Hello everyone! Today I am going to show you where to find all the pink ribbon eel fishing locations and how to identify them. If you're looking for something specific, please check the description box for some timestamps. The pink ribbon eel can be caught between December 29th and January 23rd as part of the Lucky Fishing Day event. So you can trade these guys in with Michelli, who is located in this stall here at the Leisurely Anglers Flourish branch for rewards. She only appears during the day. If you trade in enough, you'll get the event exclusive title, Only the Willing. I love to accumulate titles, so I was super pleased about that. You need to trade in 5 kgs in total and you'll get it as the second reward, but Michelli will also give you other things like diamonds, bling, and shining particles, which are always nice. To participate, you need to have completed chapter 2 of the main story, or more specifically, the quest called Go to the Dream Warehouse. If you haven't got this far, then you won't unlock the event, I'm afraid. But if you have unlocked it, Michelli gives us some great advice about where and how to locate the fishing spots. She tells us that they can be found between the Leisurely Anglers and the Swan Gazebo. That is this stretch here where I have marked all the fish. She also tells us to look out for pink bubbles and ripples. I didn't really see any pink ripples, but I did look for the pink bubbles, which I found to be a pretty successful method of identification. So what you're looking for is just a single pink bubble in a cluster of fish. It looks like this. I think that's pretty clearly pink, to be honest, but to show you the comparison, here is what a regular fishing spot looks like with no pink bubbles. I believe there is just one pink ribbon eel to be found per spot, but please let me know in the comments if you've managed to fish any more from the same spot. The spots will refresh, but it seems to be once every 24 hours. I'm not 100% certain of the refresh rate at this stage. You probably won't get the pink ribbon eel right away. You might have to fish 1 or 2 other fish from that spot before you actually get the pink one to bite. But once you do, you can always tell because the little fishy logo on the fishing bar turns pink. If you're having trouble identifying the bubbles, I would perhaps suggest using your PayPal to switch to nighttime, where there is a greater contrast of color. The eels do also spawn at night. Moving on to the locations, these are the spots that the pink ribbon eel might spawn. They don't seem to spawn in all of these locations every day, so keep an eye out for those pink bubbles. The max number of pink eels per day seems to be about 5 to 6 eels. The first 2 are actually located in the middle of the Silken Lake over here. You can ride out to them on a lily pad driven by a very kind croaker. You can find him by going left and down from the Leisurely Anglers Warp Spire. The next one is just before you get to the lily pad, right at the end of this little jetty here. I don't have any pink bubbles in this spot today. The 4th one can be found by coming across to the right just here at the bottom of the Leisurely Anglers. You'll find it between these 2 umbrella things. I also have no pink bubbles in this spot today. Spot 5 is even further right on the beachy part to the right of Michelli, kind of where these 2 dudes are deep in thought or conversation. On the map, it's pretty easy to find because it's at the tip of this piece of land that juts out. The 6th spot is at the end of the long wharf to the right of the Leisurely Anglers. Right before this wharf is also where you'll find Okeno. You'll need to speak to him to complete the engagement ring quest. Spot number 7 is further right again, starting to come down towards the Swan Gazebo. You need to make your way out into the water by jumping on these lily pads to find it. Once again, I do not have any pink bubbles here today. The next one is pretty close by to the right, also a little far out into the water, just at the tip of this patch of land right here. I actually fished at this spot recently, so again, no pink bubbles for me right now. And the last spot is over here by the Swan Gazebo if we keep moving right, just at the tip of the far mouth. And those are all the spots I have found. I don't think there are any more, but definitely please let us know if you have found any, and also please let us know in the comments if you have any more ideas about the refresh rate. I do think it's once every real time 24 hours. I hope this has helped a little. Please like the video if it did, and please feel free to subscribe if you are interested in more Nikki content. You can also join me over on Twitch at podgiepie for some live content. The link is in the description box as well if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching the video through. I hope you're having a great time with the update. See you next time. Bye.